Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this video has found you, then you have to watch it because um, this video will find you when you have to know what I'm about to say. So let's see what you really need to know right at this moment. Alright, you're having two tarot cards already. One is Five of Cups. I'm really seeing that a disappointment when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to a person. I'm noticing that someone in this connection has really disappointed you many times in many ways. And I'm noticing that with the Two of Cups standing right there, that there's still hope for this connection. There's still hope for this relationship. But you're more of, you're just, in a moment where you are making, actually taking that pen of paper and making that cons and pros list. Like, they hurt me, they did that, blah blah blah. And the pros be like, I still love them. And I feel they still love me too. And we're gonna see whether or not this relationship, this connection is worth saving. And the other card we're having for you is that Two of Wands card. Okay. This card is also telling me that you and your person having different cultures, maybe different nationality, maybe, but I'm really seeing is that between you there's a long distance connection or relationship because, or it doesn't have to be a specific, long distance relationship, but what I'm really seeing is that there's a lot of differences between you and your person when it comes to cultural things, when it comes to nationality, when it comes to some certain principles that you two have about life, the perspectives about life. And maybe this is one of the main reasons that you two are hurting each other because of the differences of that you guys are having. We'll see more about that. Okay, let's pick an oracle card for it. I'm gonna put all that decks that I'm using in the description below, so just check it out if you're interested in those decks that I'm using. And okay, let's pick an oracle card for it to see more of this connection. Okay, it says enlightened heart and mind, and we have the number two, prepare card. Okay, there's something that you have to prepare for this connection, for the future of this connection. This card is really telling me that you have to clear your heart, you have to clear your mind to see whether or not it is actually worth it. It is actually worth saving. And I'm really seeing that. Can you see that the woman, just flipping the pages? I'm really seeing that you're actually about to make that pros and cons list. And well, you can if you want to make that list. I have done it a couple of times, and the results were different because you would never know how you're going to react and what you're going to think once you're actually done with the list and you just look at it and like, okay, now that everything is in front of me, I'm gonna to make my decision. And this card is really telling me that maybe this is the thing for you. Maybe you really need to, maybe you really need to clear your heart and your mind and make that pros and cons list. But before that, you have to mentally prepare yourself because you're gonna be like, um, did I tolerate this much? Or like, am I the red flag in this connection? So, it's just you have to prepare yourself before making that list. And okay, let's continue with our tarot cards to have that deeper understanding between you and your person. All right, let's see. Okay, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is really telling me that you're going back and forth about this connection. There's a really back and forthness in this connection. You're like, I'm not sure how I will, what I'm going to do with this person. I'm not sure what's going to happen because you're like, but I still love that person. Everything is too toxic, and I should really get my escape, make my escape from this connection. But at the same time, I feel like we can save it. Well, you will know your answer once you're done with the list. And we're having the Queen of Swords. This card is really telling me that a female figure, a straightforward and honest figure in your life is going to help you to make your decision. And this might be me, this might be this reading, or this might be your best friend or a close friend or a person that you're really respecting and relying on. But the Queen of Swords is telling me that she's gonna be very straightforward and she's gonna be very honest. She's gonna be like, um, yeah, you're the red flag, or maybe she's gonna be like, you should you should actually stop tolerating this person because I'm really seeing that there's so much passion, and I'm really seeing that the two of wands and the two of pentacles, that you were too invested in this connection, and your person was also too invested in this connection, and that is why you still want to save it. But we will say the Tower card, regardless, is telling me that whether or not some fateful things will happen in this connection, the Tower card is telling me that even if you want to save it all, the fates will break some things apart, because the Tower card is really telling me that what was not meant for you will make sure that it will get out of your life. It will make its escape from your life. So what I'm really seeing is that with the Tower card, whether or not you like it, you will have to face that harsh truth end of the day. And this is why you are watching this video when it's Wednesday, because this is the time for you. This is the time where you can actually make that decision before that tower happens to you, before that that change, that shift that will come so unexpectedly, so sudden, will take over your life before it ruins your connection between you and your person. Because I'm really seeing that if you do not help it, the fate will break you and your person apart. Because can you see that as a couple falling out of the tower? I'm really seeing that they're going to get us separate ways. They're breaking up. They're just, cutting the ties for good. So you should really act before it happens between you and your person, because that breakup is going to hurt both sides, and it's going to be so messy. It's going to break everything along with it. And see, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is really telling me that you should really try to be more logical when it comes to this. You should really be more logical. You should really make up your mind. You should really, take things in a very logical way. But since we're having so much Venus energy in this card as well, I'm really saying that you should be more harmonious in this connection. And all that differences, all that different perspective, different cultures, or long distance between you and your person, the love was still there. And I'm really seeing that you two really hit it off in a way, and at certain moments, but things really didn't work out. And this is why it is really nice. It will be really nice if you can actually end on good terms with your person, because if not, things are really going to start falling apart in a very messy and toxic way. So I just hope that you will make the best decision for yourself, for that connection. And I'm really seeing that once you actually have that space between you and your person, you're going to start saying things differently, especially yourself, and how you value your life, how you value a relationship, and your perspective, your opinions about the relationship itself. So these are the messages that I'm having for you. Just take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. But yeah, that's all I have to say right at this moment. Make sure to check me on Instagram and TikTok as well if you're more interested in my tarot content. And I will see you guys in another tarot video. Until then, take care of yourself. I love you all, guys. Bye bye.